Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Easy Achievers Gaming Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Elijah, with my co-host sitting beside from me, Alex.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. This is a weekly podcast where we break down the previous week in gaming and talk it out. If you enjoy that, please support us over on patreon.com/easyachievers. Give us $1. You give us $1, that helps us eat. You don't want us to starve, do you? Alex, you hungry?
Dude, I can feel my insides eating
Ladies
each
and
other.
gentlemen, look how hungry this man is. Only $1. Play that song from the dog commercial. Ladies and gentlemen, for only $1, you can give Alex some food. Oh, and if
Those commercials are sad as hell.
God, man, I remember seeing it for the first time as a child. Straight up cried.
Oh my god!
I'd be like, "What is this?" And of course, I was a child. I understand what's happening. So, and if you're a freeloader, don't worry, we are too. Please give us 5 stars on whatever you're listening to us on. We are everywhere: Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music. What else? Google Play. All these little services.
We're on all the big ones.
Yeah, we're on the big ones. We're the ones that matter. And if we're not on one you want, reach out. Tell us.
If there's one that you can think of that you like using as a preference, be like, hey, try getting on here. We got you.
And we got it. We got on Spotify. We can get anywhere. That's
right?
what I like to say to myself. And also, check out our socials. For me, Twitter, at EVM9000. Alex is over at CrazyFlipSkater. Tell us. Give us questions, comments, concerns, anything like that. Tell us. Now, we're going to get into... Alex.
What's up?
What have you been playing?
Not a lot, but I actually started...
You know we run a gaming podcast, right?
Dude, do I have time as much as I want to?
I'm fucking with you.
No, I actually remember started playing Super Mario Maker.
Oh, how was that?
I'm liking it. I haven't gone to the whole building portion. I just want to play the main game and the story and stuff like that. Right. But I'm liking it. I haven't played Mario in a little while since Odyssey, and so I'm enjoying it. And
how was the intro? What is it like?
So it's pretty cool. So if anybody hasn't played Mario Maker, at least or for this one, I don't know. I've never played the first one, but with this one, the whole intro, or like the beginning main menu, like where it says, of course, press start to play, to play. And you'll hit the triggers, and before you hitting the triggers, you can actually play on the screen, on the main, the start screen. Yeah. So you can play. Then it's it's an edit one to where you can edit it. You can start. You can play on that one before you press start. You can just play until you die, and then you just press start, and then it can just you'll go to make or whatever. It says create, play, or whatever. But it's pretty cool because I can edit that, and you can edit your start screen level, and it's pretty cool. Right. But so far, I'm liking it. And I actually started to go back to Horizon, like I said yesterday. Yes.
Have you?
Finally.
How's that been?
I gave it an hour because I had to go to bed.
Are you so interested?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just that it's kind of, yes, it is confusing because I have given it a little while. So I'm trying to get back up to the mechanics. Right. So I was running, I forgot that I was running across the map because I remember that it doesn't take long. But then I'm like,
you can get a mount.
I have yet to do that.
I think you start the game with it. I don't remember, but you can get a mount and you ride like a.
Okay, yeah, I know there's a mount, but I just don't have it. I don't know how to get it.
Once you get that, all becomes way easier.
I've been running everywhere.
Get the mount. I'm sure you have the mount already. If you don't,
but
get that with your next skill point.
I just gotta get used to the combat.
I'd be interested if you get back into it.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I'm still trying to remember how to play. So hold on, dodge, roll, make sure I'm very my maneuvers are good. Yeah, you gotta maneuver a lot. And I was running, and these huge things coming out of the ground started hitting me. And I'm like, "Whoa!" I gotta start running.
I'm pretty sure
because I didn't know what to do.
That dig, right? That dig around. God, those things were.
I just had to keep running because I was like, "Those things were what I'm doing."
Annoying. I've been playing similar things that were last week, aside from one thing, but I finished Moonlighter, what I was telling you about last week.
Yeah.
Awesome game.
I need to try that. I downloaded it.
If you got Game Pass, download it. It's included in Game Pass, and if you just want to buy it, it's on Switch and Xbox, and I think PC. I don't remember, honestly, but get it where you can. It is a fantastic game.
Crazy, but not a lot of people realize Game Pass has a lot of good games, especially indie games.
You would think it's all trash.
Yeah, honestly, it's $10 a month, so a lot of people are like, $10 a month. What am I getting? But you get a lot.
A lot of good ones.
Try it.
Over 100. They say over 100. It's like like
There's-
20 something games worth playing.
It's more than what I want to. I mean, there's a lot to browse. So I'm like,
Definitely.
I find one. I'm like, all right, I think I found something.
Of course,
before I even hit the
played
end.
more Apex. That was great. Played the new season. That was a lot of fun. We'll
I need
get
to go
into
back to that.
more in the show, but that was a lot of fun as well. And then I got back into Hearthstone. We'll get that back into a little bit more in the show as well. But let's move on to our stories. Main ones today. We're looking at Cuphead, the Netflix show. We're looking at the Batman Arkham Collection, the Dr. Mario World early release, and NintendoLand. Looks like that got leaked. And you know what? Let's jump into NintendoLand, Alex.
NintendoLand.
This is over on OrlandoParkStop.com. You can see I was trying to get someone who knows the hell they're talking about. So I went over
right.
to OrlandoPark.com. This was posted by Alicia Stella. She posted this picture that looks awesome, and please Google this. This looks awesome. This it's a motto of what they want to make. Obviously, it won't look 100% to this, but this looks really cool. I'll describe it for audio listeners. We have Toadstool Cafe, which looks literally like a little Toad's house, which is awesome. There's warp pipes everywhere.
Can I warp? So like,
you would assume that's the entrance, right?
If I go through the pipe, will it go it'll do the bloop bloop bloop? Which I'm sure.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, right?
Now, I'm sure it wouldn't work because there's just a constant stream of people, so it's just every...
Yeah, that would be really annoying. Like, if I was a guy that was at the entrance, I'd be like, make it stop.
You driving people mad,
Yep.
going postal and stuff.
But no, that'd be cool.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Mario theme. It reminds me of the Harry Potter land, where everything is a theme. Like, everything is modeled after this specific IP, and it all looks great. My favorite part of this whole thing is it says Mario Kart. That's it. There's rumors that it's a dark ride Mario Kart experience where you are playing Mario Kart with items and stuff. That looks really cool, and it looks like Bowser's Castle. It has Bowser's face on it. It looks really, really cool. It does look, from glance, lacking, only because from the picture we've shown, we only see really one ride. Let's get into the article. This is, again, earlier, but it says, this morning new photos were found that appear to show a model of one of the Super Nintendo World lands designed for Universal theme parks. The images, which were shared on social media by the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, quite the name, show main courtyard areas for the Mushroom Kingdom, as well as Donkey Kong Country, which is cool. Given the fact that Donkey Kong can be seen in this model, it is most certainly a model designed for the now canceled plans for the land in the Kids Zone area of Universal Studios Florida. Those plans were supposedly moves to Universal Orlando's new theme park being built a few miles south of the current property, tentatively named Fantastic Worlds. I didn't know about that.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know Orlando was getting in a whole other park called
It's a lot. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of money. Like, they're making a lot of architecture, and I'm like, ooh. I mean, when do you think all this would be ready? In another couple of years?
I mean, you would assume maybe 2021 at the earliest, right?
You think so?
I mean, at the earliest.
Or yeah, okay, earliest. Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say latest. Ooh, no. 2 years, God no.
No, yeah. I don't think this is anytime soon. But I think 2 years is.
I mean,
good.
they just finished the Jurassic World ride.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, well, they leaked it.
They're going into other places too. I believe Singapore is another place that they're trying to make this.
Yeah, it says
in Japan.
Universal Studios Singapore at the bottom.
It's gonna be everywhere, and it looks dope. I'm gonna be honest with you though. It's called Super Nintendo World.
It looks pretty cool.
I wanted more Nintendo stuff though. So it's Mario Land.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's what it looks like.
Let's put some. I don't know. Let's get real nerdy. Let's put some Fire Emblem in there.
Yeah,
some
it says
Animal
Super
Crossing.
Nintendo World. I wish. Yeah, Could
you imagine an Animal Crossing like petting zoo?
I mean,
that'd be cute.
They could change stuff.
They could. I don't think they will because they want to bank on Mario.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's just gonna be Mario. I mean, I wish it was more like, Zelda, things like that.
That'd be awesome.
So where, like, let's
Metroid.
say, yeah. I mean, just maybe there could be like an arcade room or sort of like a laser tag, but it's Metroid instead. I mean,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, so like it just, I just hope they could do more.
My girlfriend and I were talking about this on the ride over, and she was she liked it, but she said it was not immersive enough to her, only because it's a cartoon and the pull about Harry Potter and that new Star Wars land is it's very immersive.
And see, I feel like it is immersive enough because I mean, if you look at it, I mean, like Bowser's Castle is Mario Kart. I mean, like it looks like you're walking in the castle. I mean, I hope for there is a go-kart a racetrack. It has to be.
So the rumor is it's a dark ride. So it's not necessarily you controlling anything. It's a dark ride similar to like.
Oh, is it
like the Frozen like ride?
I got you. Yeah,
I believe that's the rumor.
I honestly, I'd rather have been go-karts to where everybody drives one, and it's just...
You assume they were worried about safety?
I guess.
So they don't want to fuck with someone?
I mean, but that would have been so much better.
That would have been better, but again, I'm pretty... I assume they make most of their money off families, so they gotta have something for the kids,
I mean,
right?
even, I don't know if what's there, but I'm hoping there's like, let's say... did you ever go to Chuck E. Cheese when you were little?
Of course.
You know those big... things that like kids run around in, and everything's like made out of like these pillow cushion foam things, and you can run into them.
Oh
and
yeah,
of course they won't hurt you or
it's
anything.
like childproof.
Yeah, imagine a Mario version of that. So like you have to run sideways, and you actually like gotta jump over Goombas because they're like in the way, so you gotta jump over them. But everything's that childproof stuff. That'd be kind of fun.
Sounds like you're pitching a Mario obstacle course, and that sounds cool.
Yeah,
like you're. Having
I'm just saying. I'm hoping they do something with that because I mean, why would you make a Mario World without being able to experience the stuff that you want from it?
Yeah, and this is obviously news light, so I couldn't gather too much solid information on what it is. Just a lot of rumors. And everything looked cool, but you assume most of this won't be in the actual park because there's a lot of
there's a lot going on.
There's Yoshis. Like I assume there's not going to be Yoshis walk around unless they're in costumes, which that's going to be weird.
I mean, I don't think there'll be people in costumes running around. I think there's just going to be more like statues type of thing, to where it's just a standstill thing.
Okay, I could see that. Moving on.
Maybe animatronics or something like the piranha plant could be moving around.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Kind of moving.
If the piranha plant was moving around.
Yeah.
Chain Chomp.
Yeah, the Chain Chomp.
I always loved Chain Chomp, and I'm not really sure why, but I really like Chain Chomp. So like that dude like running around trying to bite things.
The first time I know about Chain Chomp was me playing Mario Party on GameCube, and there was one of the mini games to where you gotta run around him, and he'd always get you. I was terrified of him.
Oh yeah,
and he was like, boom,
I know what you're talking
about.
And
he would come to you.
He barks and then
yeah, and he would get
you.
So I love that. But that'd be cool.
You want to hear a funny story? This is over on IGN by Matt Purslow. Nintendo has, quote, not fallen behind on online network services, says Miyamoto. Mario creator and Nintendo veteran Shigeru Miyamoto has contested the idea that Nintendo has fallen behind on technology such as online network services and virtual reality. During a question and answer session as part of Nintendo's annual general meeting of shareholders, Nintendo was asked about the impression that it has been a, quote, a little slow, end quote, to join global trends such as cloud computing, mobile, and VR. Quote, we have not fallen behind with either VR or network services, end quote, Miyamoto responded. We worked on them from the very beginning and have been experimenting them in a variety of ways. Quote, in that time, we have objectively evaluated whether they actually allow our consumers to have an enjoyable play experience and whether we can operate them at an appropriate cost, end quote. Because we don't publicize this until we release a product, it may look like we're falling behind.
Jesus.
What do you think about all that? I think it's. I think he answered the question correctly, but I don't believe anything he says because of how bad the online is.
Give us what we want.
Alex says,
I mean, like
GameCube or bust,
right? Just, where's my virtual console?
It seems like he's arguing more in the fact of online connectivity, and I would argue that that is pretty terrible. I'll look at Smash.
Yeah, I mean,
Smash's online was terrible.
Yeah.
Still pretty bad, I'm pretty sure.
Mario
Kart is almost unplayable.
It was before. Like, it was okay at first,
right?
because I played it a couple times,
right.
And it was good, but I haven't tried it recently, but I've heard it's like you can't find a match half the time.
I think it's a little insane that Smash released last holiday, and it had online issues in 2019. Yeah, that's right. That's the correct year, 2019. Online has been with us really since 360. So
Yeah.
2005, 2006, around
So
there, right?
it's in early 2000s. Let's say that.
I would understand if you made mistakes 5-6 years ago, but like having
Right.
such an awful launch, and it's really like I'm not saying Nintendo's only making the mistakes, but it is Nintendo's first party games that release with online connectivity that are having these issues.
Yeah.
So I would like a little more change, and of course this gentleman, Mr. Miyamoto, is having a shareholders meeting. He's not going to say anything bad, of course, because that's the people who are giving you money, so you don't want to tell them that. But it is a little disheartening to hear that, hey, we're doing all good. And, like,
Yeah.
again, reminds me of the meme, like, that's fine. And he's surrounded by fire. And it's a little dog. I love that meme. Moving on. We're going to get into... I actually tried to figure out if I wanted to talk about the story or not, only because it's just negativity, I feel. Like, there's nothing to be gained from this, I feel. But it was a big story, and we should at least give our thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something that it's been in the talk. It's been in the talks because I mean, it's common.
Because the guy is insane.
I mean,
Dr. Disrespect apologizes after getting hit with a 2-week Twitch ban for live streaming from the bathrooms at the biggest gaming event of the year. I'm gonna read that last part. From the bathroom at the biggest gaming event of the year. This is from Business Insider, written by Kevin Webb. I grabbed Business Insider just to ensure that
yeah,
there wasn't any dickery with game journalism. You know what I mean?
yeah, I gotcha.
I don't want bias. Not saying that there is bias, but I wanted like just the facts and nothing else.
Yeah, you don't want all that extra stuff.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna read the article. Nearly 1 week after his channel was unbanned by Twitch, Guy, which is his name, and his persona name is Dr. Disrespect, has apologized for live streaming video footage of public restrooms at E3. Dr. Disrespect is one of the most popular video game personalities in the world and boasts nearly 3.5 million followers on Twitch. The character is easily recognized by his signature mustache, mullet, and sunglasses. And I'm going to... Beam, I believe his last name is, took his show on the road for the first time to live stream his trip to E3 in June. On June 11th, the first day of E3, Beam had more than 60,000 viewers watching as he toured the show. His camera team entered multiple bathrooms and filmed over other event goers without their permission. The situation raised legal concerns about public consent and potential broadcast of underage people using the restroom. Twitch suspended Dr. Disrespect channel the same day, and it remained inaccessible for 2 weeks. Fan noticed that the channel had returned on June 25th, but Beam had not broadcast since being suspended. Videos shared to the Dr. Disrespect social media feed suggest that the channel will return to streaming on July 8th. As we're recording, it's July 9th, so he's already come back and made a lot of money. You can read his full statement. I'm going to read his full statement, and then we're going to go into it. So... This is the statement of the gentleman, not Dr. Disrespect. This was my first IRL stream as the doc, and it's not obvious by now. One of the things I try to stay true with it is authenticity. Real-life personas are so difficult to pull off, especially in today's society. Doc is edgy, highly opinionated, cocky, etc., and that certainly adds to the difficulty in staying authentic without offending anyone on a deeper personal level. When we were walking around filming at E3, we clearly weren't thinking about the laws / repercussions of filming in the bathroom because, honestly, I wasn't in our mind frame at the time. We were sort of all in with the Doc live stream experience and capturing the E3 event through the character. We were so into the E3 IRL journey, we became a little blind in what's okay and what's not okay. We had no ill intentions, and I feel that was pretty obvious if you watched the entire thing. We wanted to capture an adventure. Unfortunately, we took that adventure into the wrong areas. Unaware of the legalities surrounding. On behalf of the Dr. Disrespect brand, I apologize for this. I've sat back and observed a lot of opinions on the incident and the aftermath. I think those that have followed me for years outside the character, even before Twitch, know what kind of person I am. I have an incredible support system from family, friends, business partners, community, and following. I'm very lucky to be considered an influential person in this entertainment space. Believe me, I don't take it for granted. We're working on a lot of things that take time that will hopefully continue to elevate the brand and gaming environment as a whole into the mainstream space. I have a ruthless passion for creativity, for entertaining people, making people laugh, growing new tools and tech, etc. This incident was a step back, but like anything we learn, become stronger and move forward. If you follow the brand or myself, I hope you continue to stay with me on this vision. What? Okay.
That was a lot.
That statement.
That was a lot.
That statement was a lot, but he needed to make a statement on it because you can't just pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah, right.
So he makes the statement, right? That statement by itself is a good statement, I think.
Yeah, no.
He states an apology. He says, hey, I didn't really mean to. There's problems with it, but I'm going to get the positive stuff and then I'm going to go into the negative things I disagree with. He states that he did a terrible thing and then goes into, hey, I did this bad thing. This is why I did it. I wasn't thinking. I apologize, etc., right?
Mm-hmm.
That same day, over on Twitter.com, he goes into a fight, a spat really, with Mr. Jason Schreier. If you guys know what Jason Schreier, he is a very well-known games journalist. And they got into a little spat. They were arguing because Jason Schreier made an article, and they called him a toilet streamer. And I assume, which is funny, considering he videotaped in a bathroom.
Yeah.
But I think toilet streamer because he's pretty gross, I would say.
Okay.
He's like he said, edgy, right?
Yeah.
I'm using his words. He's edgy, highly opinionated, cocky.
Yeah.
The guy plays a character in a stream, and he's saying not necessarily this is the same character who's not. Now, I don't think that excuses what he did. And it seems like...
Yeah, because you still be... it's your actions.
I mean, to be fair, he broke the law, too. And we've seen no repercussions about that.
Yeah.
And that shows, like, a whole other thing that we should get into, but we're not going to. But what do you think about the whole thing?
I still feel like there should be repercussions.
I mean, he had a 2-week ban. Do you think that was long enough? I don't.
I know, of course not. Yeah,
right. 2-week ban. That's like a holiday.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like it because
that was my vacation.
Yeah. No, I don't feel like it was enough because you never know. He could probably. Is he going to do it again in next E3?
Right. You would assume this gentleman won't do it again. Maybe he will to just be. Fucking asshole about it. But this whole thing was awful, and it's another thing that like people outside of the gaming space will point to and be like, this is the guy they follow. Like the guy who films in bathrooms, he makes us all look like idiots.
Yep.
So he helps us in no way. And then, like I said, he got into a fight with Jason Schreier completely after this. If that statement was said by itself, I'd be like, whatever. I don't have time to be angry. I don't really care.
But then something else happened.
He gets into a fight with Jason Schreier. He basically calls him toilet streamer. He hits him back. He then makes a tweet. Dr. Disrespect makes a tweet. Pulls into his face. I cannot find the original tweet, so I'm just going to have to go off memory. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here's the tweet. After being called a toilet streamer, he got really upset, so he made this tweet. Dr. Disrespect. Hey guys, Jason Schreier here, editor for Kotaku. Analytics show that Kotaku is on the uprise, averaging 3 to 5 likes per tweet compared to 1 to 3 likes 1 year ago. I also wrote a book about video games. I don't want to brag, but it's my favorite here at the offices. I hate myself. And it's a close-up picture of his face and his receding hairline. Jason Schreier then comments back to him, hey man, like I said, I'd be happy to chat anytime. If it makes you feel more comfortable, I can Skype from the bathroom. Which is pretty funny. So I think Jason Schreier won that little spat they had.
Yeah.
But that was silly.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
this
what?
Gentleman getting upset because people, rightly so, are making fun of him taking a bunch of video of people pissing.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. This man seemingly is rich, right?
I mean, still, even
Dr.
if you are...
Dr. is rich. Why is he wasting his time on...
Yeah, like, first off, why are you wasting your time doing all this? You should be out in the halls...
Making more money.
Enjoying E3, because if you keep screwing around, you're not coming back.
I wouldn't see why they would want him back.
Honestly, right? if I was part of the... Like, if there was, like, a jury or type of thing to where, like, you decide...
There's people who run E3.
They run E3... I wouldn't let him back.
I definitely wouldn't,
because that's disrespectful for the people for E3 for them.
See, I have a counter argument. His name is Dr. Disrespect. Checkmate, Alex. Checkmate. He's supposed to be an asshole.
I guess
that's the point I want to get across. He wants to come across as an asshole, but he's pretending like this character is of his mind of his own.
Yeah,
and he's not responsible for the actions.
It's just you,
God, bro. It's you, man.
It's not like oh, it wasn't me. It was my twin brother.
Look, man,
it
was Dr. Disrespect. It wasn't me. But
no, man, come on.
He he should have a little humility. He messed up, and hey,
Yeah.
I could definitely see myself doing some dumb shit like that.
Oh yeah.
For a laugh. I love making people laugh, so I could do some dumb stuff like that. Walk into a bathroom, still videotape, and be like, "What's up, guys? Show me your penises." Like stupid little jokes like that wouldn't carry across video.
Mm-hmm.
But we digress. That was an awful story. Nothing happened. Guy was banned for 2 weeks. Come right back. Made more money because he was gone for 2 weeks, and hype was built. Whatever. Moving on.
Yeah.
Cuphead, Netflix TV show details.
I'm excited
This is
about
over
this.
on IGN by Ryan McCaffrey. Cuphead is coming to Netflix in a joint announcement from Netflix, King Features, and Cuphead developer studio MDHR. The smash hit 2017 bullet hell boss rush side-scrolling shooter starring Cuphead and his blue accented partner Mugman is getting an animated series on the world's biggest streaming network. The series will be called The Cuphead Show. Like the game, the Netflix's The Cuphead Show will feature 1930s-style animation, and it's also be hand-drawn, though not entirely to paper this time, and not by Studio MDHR themselves, but instead by Netflix's own in-house animation studio. There we go. Quote, we are not going to animating this ourselves because it would never be finished. End quote. That's the co-creator Chad Moldenhar, I believe, yeah, told IGN with a laugh during a phone interview. Quote, the current goal is to stay as far away from computer-assisted puppeteer animation as possible, end quote. So this is cool. This looks really cool. I think Netflix could gain a really cool show like this. Mm-hmm. I love their little forays into their original content, like Witcher, like Cuphead.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like they're so, they need original content so bad that they're willing to just take chances. And I feel like that's how you get the best art, when you give people who don't know what they're doing like chances. It's really cool. The show is this is kind of a quick thing for the show. It's safe for kids, but written so there are also things that adults find funny and appeals to a wider audience. It's not a toddler show or a little kids cartoon. So I'm gonna say it's meant for teenagers, probably, right? 9 to 11, like kid to tweens.
The thing is there gonna be dialogue, because the game doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. Well, are they gonna talk?
That's my thing. I was like, I assume so.
I don't think there's anything.
Unless it's gonna be like the old style, like Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry cartoons.
It says a character-driven comedy,
which of course there has to be.
Impulsive Cuphead and his cautious but easily swayed brother Mugman.
Okay.
I wonder if they'll talk. That's actually a good point. It's gonna be in color, so it's not gonna be like old-fashioned.
Unless they'll have parts to where they can change it black and white. I mean, I'm sure it took
like a bunch of shorts.
Yeah.
This is another thing. I see it in a Mickey Mouse manner.
Okay.
So it's like a kind of Mickey Mouse cartoon.
Yeah.
In a given episode, Mickey Mouse could have been a pilot or selling hot dogs or a musician. There's not this intention that the two must mesh and fit together. So it's just going to be kind of like a random skit show, it seems like, with cartoons, which sounds cool. What do you think? You watching this?
Yes, I'm excited.
You watching this?
Yes.
I'm watching it too.
Yeah, I want to try it out.
I'll try it out, see if it's cool. It's going to be a while because it obviously was just announced.
I mean, the game, hard as hell.
Did you play the game?
I tried to.
How much did you play? Do you remember?
Like the first island part, I did.
Did you beat the island?
Yes, and I got to the second area in a way, and I just.
So you got the second area of the first island.
It's kind of hard to describe because like in the first, like there's like a couple bosses, like you go down and then there's like a bridge to sort of like you go to like the next area.
Yeah.
I started the next area.
That sounds like the second area of the first world.
I guess. Yeah. I was still on the first world. Yeah.
I made it to the second world and stopped.
Yeah.
Like I did the first world and stopped. That game is immensely hard and I just stopped playing. Unfortunate. But it was amazing and I loved the art style so much that I just powered through. And then after a while I was like, I can't beat myself up any longer. Yeah. I just can't. Let's go.
Can't do it anymore.
I just can't. Alex, I just can't. Or I'll cry. Moving on to Batman. Batman Arkham Game Collection revealed, but Origins isn't included. This is by Timur Hussain. Rocksteady Studios critically acclaimed Batman Arkham games will be re-released for a second time as Batman Arkham Collection. I would say this is technically the third time. Yeah. Because we have the Return to Arkham then the Arkham Knight.
Yes.
This will be a trilogy that gives you all three.
So it'll be the third time.
Not like, including... So this is the first time everything's together?
Oh,
This is what I would say, because Arkham City and Arkham Knight and Arkham Asylum are all next gen right now. This is just an easy way to compile everything.
Yep.
A listing for the physical version of the compilation appeared on Amazon UK, where it is available for pre-order on PS4 and Xbox One with a September 6th release date attached. Although an official announcement hasn't been made by publisher Warner Brothers, Rocksteady's marketing manager has discussed the collection, indicating it is real. As detailed in the listing, you're getting Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Includes a steelbook case, but otherwise the main difference between this collection is the previously released Batman Return to Arkham collection is that the Arkham Knight is included. Origins, however, is left out, which is sad.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Origins.
I like Origins too. I heard it doesn't hold up as well.
I guess
now.
not.
If you play
It's
now,
by a different. It's by a different studio, isn't it?
Of course, yeah. It was WB Montreal, I think.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure it was. And it was definitely buggy and had a bunch of problems. But this one, on the other hand, I'm sad that we're pretending like it never happened. We haven't gotten anything from that game. The only way you can play it right now is through PS Now. You pay for PS Now. You can play the PS3 version of the game, which that sucks. And then a lot of people are excited that this includes Earth 2 Dark Knight skin, because I guess it wasn't available anywhere. So,
which, I mean, it's cool, but I mean, honestly, they should have added this the first re-release.
There's so many skins. Honestly, I'm surprised that wasn't in all the games.
There was
I think
like 20 DLCs.
I think it was only in North America and not in Europe, if I remember correctly. Honestly, I'm not sure. But hey, there's that for you guys. I'm excited. I have them all already, so I don't care.
Yeah,
but hey, it's going out. If you don't have them, of course, please buy it. These are amazing games, and that's a long time too that you can play them all.
Yeah.
Moving on to Capcom's new card game. This is by Luke Plunkett over on Kotaku. From out of nowhere, Capcom and Gung Ho just released a card battling game featuring characters from throughout the company's history, from Street Fighter to Monster Hunter to Devil May Cry. It's called Teppen, and its hook beyond the licensing is that the card battles take place in real time, featuring dynamic action with over-the-top attacks blowing up your screen. There certainly are a lot of explosions for a card game. Other characters include Ryu, Morgan, and Wesker. It's rolling out worldwide now, and you can see if it's available on your iOS and Android. It is. I have it downloaded on my iOS. I haven't played it yet. I watched the trailer. It looks really cool.
Oh, so it is out.
Yes, it is on right now. Yeah, you can download it right now.
Gotcha.
It definitely looks cool. I watched the trailer. It seems like a more a much slower card game as compared to like maybe Hearthstone or Elder Scrolls. It seems I'm pretty sure you can only play 3 cards at once.
Okay.
And you pick a hero that has like a special ability and stuff. It looks cool. I want to try it out, but it's out. Try it out. It's free to download, so you can just download the game and try it out. If you guys like it, let us know. Moving on, of course, to another iOS release. This actually released early. That's the Dr. Mario World, released early out on iOS and Android. This is Dr. Mario, the older game that was on NES. I'm pretty sure it was NES. Dr. Mario.
Yes.
Latest mobile spin-off game of a popular Nintendo property is now available to download on iOS and Android platforms. The game was slated for release for July 10th, but dropped a little early. So it dropped yesterday, I'm pretty sure. The game was slated... I read that already. As with other Nintendo mobile games, it's free to play with in-app purchases. You can download it through the link below. And this is over on GameSpot. So you can download it over there or just search it in your iOS or Google Play Store. Not much here. It's Dr. Mario. If you like Dr. Mario,
just more Dr.
like
Mario
this.
on your phone.
This is sticking with Nintendo again, I'm pretty sure. Let's do this one first. Fire Emblem 3 Houses expansion pass announced. This is going over, of course, the upcoming Fire Emblem 3 Houses expansion pass. This is over on Gamatsu, written by Sal Romano. The expansion pass will be $24.99, and there will be various free updates, but the actual expansion pass is $25. The downloadable content will include new maps, new costumes, and new playable characters due out July 26th this year and April 30th, 2020. So 2 big expansions dropped throughout the full year, basically. And there's also a bundle including the expansion pass for $84.98, which is a weird number, but I mean it's literally the 2 numbers added together. Yeah. So there's no any benefit to buying both of them together. Let's see. Yeah. So there's gonna be 4 waves of full downloadable content. There's gonna be little academy stuff, more outfits, maps. Yeah, they have a full rundown over on Gamatsu if you guys want to see everything. But I'm very excited for Fire Emblem, and this just gets me more excited. Alex, you like Fire Emblem?
I've never played it.
No?
I've seen it. I've just like it seems like it. What is it, an RTS?
Kind of. Yeah, kind of.
I've never
Have
been.
you played Advanced Wars?
No. I've never been a
Halo Wars is kind of like it.
Okay, that's the only strategy game like that I've really played.
Yeah.
I tried Banner Saga. I didn't care for it, and I know you really liked it.
Yeah, I love Banner Saga.
I couldn't.
I would say if
it.
you don't like Banner Saga, you. I mean, they're so different, but you probably wouldn't like
Yeah,
Fire
like-
Emblem. Fire Emblem is kind of a simplified version of Banner Saga,
Mm-hmm.
but also more complicated, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like you can play it simple, or you can
Yeah.
like get real crazy with it.
Okay.
There's even mechanics I don't fully understand, but
Yeah, see,
it's
I think
good.
I liked Halo Wars just because it was still more kind of open and more.
I mean, that was a lot more simple too, where
Yeah.
you make your unit, and
I
like,
think
that was way
I'm
more
just too
RTS
dumb for these games.
That was way more RTS than these games are, because that
Yeah.
literally you build a station and you make people and you spend resources and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to the Hearthstone expansion, which gets me excited because I'm back, baby.
You're
I'm
back
back
on
playing
Hearthstone?
Hearthstone, of course, yes. The upcoming Hearth expansion will bring fresh mechanics and resurrect some classics. This is written over on Kotaku by Joshua Kloxtu. Oof. New expansion season has rolled around yet again for Hearthstone, with the Saviors of Oldham set coming August 6th. Blizzard's digital card game is bringing game-changing area effect spells, minions that resummon after dying, and powerful quest cards that offer a new hero power once certain requirements have met. Yep, quest cards are coming back. That was that's been gone since. Ooh, what was that expansion? God, I don't remember. But we've had quest cards before, and these are just coming back as newer versions, and they have like a few. Over on Kotaku that you can look at. I'll just name one that gets me excited. Puzzle Box of Yoxaron. This is a 10-mana spell card for an epic rarity. Cast 10 random spells, which is hilarious as a mage. If you play Hearthstone, you understand that that's an insane card. And can do a lot of lulls.
Yeah, I've played a little bit, but I never got really into it like you did.
Right, yeah. I love the game, and it's funny because I remember when I found the game.
Yeah.
It was through Toby.
Tobuscus?
Toby Games, Tobuscus.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was when I was watching him when I was like fucking 12, I think, or something
Yeah.
like that. I was watching him and he was playing Hearthstone, and I was like, what is this game? And it was when, you know how kids, like, we don't have any money or debit cards. So I was like, oh, I wish I could buy this.
Yeah.
And it took me probably a month before I realized it was a free game. You just download and play. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Downloaded it, played it on my little computer. You remember my layout of the room? I had the computer in there. Yeah, I just played it right there for the first time. It was awesome. I've been playing ever since. I've been playing since the
And see, I'll jump
Naxxramas
in and out.
expansion.
I'll jump in and out every couple months just to play a couple matches, just because I do like it. I just can't get. I don't get into it like that.
No, yeah, of course. Yeah, I play to like ranked and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's all of Hearthstone news we got. We're moving on to Spider-Man, which
I tried
Alex,
those.
Far From Home.
I tried those. Man.
Far From Home, Alex. Far From Home.
The movie was
This
amazing.
is over on Gamatsu by Sal Romano. See, the Spider-Man brought a new update that includes the stealth suit from the movie and the upgraded suit from Far From Home, the black and red suit and the all-black suit that you've seen in the trailers.
Mm-hmm. I tried them.
I did too.
Yeah.
I literally jumped on. I have everything beaten. I literally jumped on just to put the suit on and then just, you know,
Yeah,
whip around.
Yeah, I
So
see. I haven't
cool.
beaten everything because I'm still working on DLC too. Because I stopped.
Alex, fucking.
I'm
all
trying.
right,
Okay, listen.
all right.
I was doing it, but then Days Gone came out.
Then Days Gone, yes.
Yeah,
of course.
and then I haven't gone back to my PlayStation after Days Gone, and then now I'm back to playing Horizon. So
I was playing Spider-Man, and my girlfriend was sitting next to me, and I just looked at her. I was like, I wish this game was infinite. Like, there's maybe some sort of thing I can just go do right now and have fun playing, but literally I've done everything. And then the only thing I have left to do would be to do New Game Plus.
yeah,
I'm not doing the thing where I do New Game Plus, and then
Yeah.
I play it halfway through, and then I stop. And
yeah.
No.
Just wait for the new one.
Yeah, might as well. Which sucks. I want to play it now, but
Yeah.
whatever.
But yeah, no, it's fun. Just web swinging. Like I actually turned it on to turn the suits on, or to put them on, and I was
God,
just
that
web.
suit is so
I
cool
was just
looking.
web swinging a good
That's-
while,
that
and I was
suit
like, all right,
is
this is
awesome.
fun.
Let's go ahead and spoil the new movie real quick.
All right, these are going to be spoilers for the new movie.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm joking. No, but if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
Go watch it, of course. I'm sure people know it's good, but
Yeah.
This is moving on to Apex Legends. There's not really a story here. I just wanted to bring up Apex Legends throughout the show. This story brought up that the Battle Pass has much cooler rewards this time.
It does.
It does. It has way better rewards. I just wanted to bring up that, hey, new Battle Pass is out. You can go look at it if you want to see if it's worth the $10
progression
that you pay.
is so much better.
Way better. You have daily and weekly challenges now.
Yes, I like that.
Almost every challenge will give you a Battle Pass level.
Yeah.
So it's not really like... I would say it's separate from Fortnite, only because it's less built on a week-to-week basis, even though there is weekly challenges.
Yeah.
I would say it's not like in Fortnite, once you've done your week challenge, you're done for that week unless you have something else to do.
Yeah.
I feel like in this one, you have the week challenges that are a little longer but give you a full level, and the daily challenges, literally every day you get 3 challenges, which is pretty good. And that's almost a full level if you do all 3, I think. Oh, I burped. But really good. Alex, have you bought it yet?
No, I have not bought it because I played it the day after it came out, and I was just trying out the new, the differences in.
Why haven't you bought it?
Forgot to.
Oh, okay. I was just seeing if you it hasn't sold yet.
I haven't gone.
Oh, you just haven't to yet.
Yeah, I just
haven't.
Okay. I haven't had around. I got a chance.
I was just curious, so the listeners could get maybe an opposite opinion.
No, yeah, no, it looks
but no,
fun.
It's literally because you haven't yet.
I want to.
Yeah,
but I just haven't had the time to it, and
the skins are sick.
And I'm kind of cheap, so I'm just waiting right now.
Yeah,
yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, as anybody know, I'm pretty cheap, so I want to wait.
Yeah,
and
save up as much money as possible for that $10 down deposit.
Yeah, that you do Microsoft rewards, and there's like a $10 thing right there.
Yeah, get it for free.
Yep, there you go.
Borderlands 3 gets enhanced social features, adds Apex Legends like ping system. So this is over on Windows Central by Asher Madden. Borderlands 3 getting basically ping system just like Apex. That's going to make the gameplay way better, which is really cool. I feel like we've hit that stride where this pinging system is just going to be a thing in games.
Which I do like because let's say for online games, like people don't like to talk to each other. The pinging system helps so much. Be like, what? Like I remember in Halo or in other games where like somebody's trying to jump at you and trying to tell you something. You're like, what?
You're shooting.
What the hell do you want to
shooting at what you hey, like, there's that there.
In Halo, you're writing in bullets what you're trying to say. But it's like now what? It's like so now you can do ping what it is, and you're like, oh, okay. So I like the whole pinging system they've added to these games. Yeah.
Glad. Hopefully it sticks with it because I feel like every shooter online game is better with it. This is going over to let's move on. Gamatsu. This is over on Gamatsu. Again, Sal Romano. I think only Sal Romano works at Gamatsu, so he does all the stories.
I got you.
The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series, launched September 10th. Let's have a post-mortem, Alex.
All right.
Telltale, dead. Right? Sadly.
But course. It will live on in my memories.
Uh-huh. We'll make sure it lives.
Yep.
To our friends and
because we'll probably
children.
Replay them.
Also, yes, we'll replay them. But I wanted to bring this up mostly because it happened so fast. Telltale comes out, makes one of the best games ever with season 1 of Walking Dead. Mm-hmm. Makes a heart-wrenching 5-episode long season of The Walking Dead. Makes it amazing. Helps catapult me to the comics, and I read the comics and watch the show. Move on to season 2. It's good. Pretty. I'd say it's really good actually. It's great. Of course, not as good as 1, but 1 was just amazing. Mm-hmm. It was just too good to live up to. Moving on to 3, which was bad. That was New Frontier. It was bad, right?
Yeah.
Do you like that at all?
What was it again? I'm sorry.
New Frontier.
No. I okay. I appreciate what they were trying to do. No.
Don't fuck with it.
No, I won't fuck with it. I literally would just say skip that one and go to the last one.
I would say don't even play it. I would say stop at 1 and 2.
Yeah, just you want to say play the last one? I'd say play the last one.
Yeah,
so you can
if
have
you
the
love
finished
it.
Touch.
If you love 1 and 2 that much, play the last one.
Yeah.
Don't play 3. If this is like something like you're not trying to spend money or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool because this definitive series gives you literally everything that's ever come out. And this is by Skybound. So of course, Telltale is dead. It's not existing anymore.
Yeah.
So Skybound is selling this game for $50, and you get everything. And let's just go through it. The Walking Dead Michonne, 400 days, and several little bonuses throughout. You get a return of the Walking Dead documentary short, faithful recreations of classic menus, and a music player with over 140 musical tracks. The collection also includes the application across all seasons and content of Graphic Black, an art style that pays homage to the Walking Dead comics and previously only available for the final season, which is dope. I actually kind of want to try that out. That sounds really cool. I assume everything is in is the Graphic Black type look of the actual comics, which, if you don't know, the original Walking Dead comics have no color. They're just, the outlines of the character are just black, and it's in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to Polygon. This is really just to bring up Sony making us look like a bunch of fucking liars, Alex.
All right.
Sony changes PlayStation Plus July game, swapping Detroit for PES 2019.
Why?
So
is it because it was a 2019 game? Or like they didn't have... Okay. Let's read on.
We have no idea why they changed this.
Really?
They actually reached out to Konami and asked, hey, why did they change this? And the guy went, I don't know. Be great to know. Yeah. I learned the morning of when I opened up my laptop.
Yeah, apparently it was Sony's, not
It was Sony's decision, yeah. For whatever reason, Sony decided, hey, we don't want this. I assume because people didn't like it. Right? Honestly, no one was excited, so they were like...
I'm assuming because, nobody would play it. But to be honest, why did they get rid of PES and not that race car game?
So apparently that's good.
Is it really?
People like it, apparently. I've heard through murmurings online and stuff.
I haven't seen anything about it.
I guess people like that.
Okay. Cool. I'm cool that Detroit was one of them. That was a great game. But it was just weird thing.
Detroit's amazing.
Yeah, it's just weird that.
I didn't know this when I heard about it originally. I heard a few days after. You're getting Detroit, specifically the digital deluxe.
Oh wow, really?
Meaning you get Heavy Rain with it. So that's like 2-in-1.
Whoa.
That's 2-in-1. That's
Heavy
pretty
Rain.
good.
Heavy Rain's a good game.
It's pretty good. Heavy Rain, very good. Dated a little with the controls, but it's worth piling through it for that awesome story. And Detroit. Really good.
Yeah, I saw another thing. Apparently, Beyond Two Souls is coming to PC finally. Because that's another one from that studio.
It seems like Quantic Dream is releasing all of their games on PC, because Beyond Two Souls is releasing.
Yeah, because that's a great game.
This month, I think, on PC.
Yeah, July is I think 17, but I could be mistaken.
I think Detroit as well.
I had a list earlier. I can't remember.
Which is crazy because that's PS4 owned. I wonder if they're testing the waters on releasing their games on PC, because that just means more money.
Yeah.
Which I feel like you run a thin line with stuff like that, where like, hey, we release on PC, but you run like the gambit of let's talk people into actually buying the PS4 as well. Yeah. So like, you don't want to release all your stuff, but you want to make more money. So it's hard as a let's say CEO of a company to like ride the line between those two. Yeah.
So speaking of Sony, I found a story that I want to talk about real quick, and it's not on that.
Okay, just go ahead.
So it's over at Games Radar by Alex Arvard. We've done his before. More evidence of The Last of Us 2 releasing in February 2020 surfaces alongside information of its collector's editions.
What's the story?
So, they said, let's see. It says, contrary to the popular opinion, it's looking increasingly unlikely that The Last of Us 2 will be coming out this year. For one thing, we know that Sony's big upcoming PS4 game.
We know it's not.
Yeah, no. They're talking about Death Stranding. Yeah, it's going to be 2019's Death Stranding, while Naughty Dog has confirmed its sequel to The Last of Us. It's its final stages of development and is officially coming soon. And it has even finished principal mocap filming. The latest rumors about its release date all point to February 2020. The prediction has been corroborated in its recent days by a new report from ZUGE. I don't know how would you say this? ZHUGE.
Zeg.
Okay.
I guess.
ZagX, an industry insider and analyst with a history of accurate leaking, who reconfirmed on Reset Era that The Last of Us 2 will be releasing in February 2020, along more information about its launch. According to them, Naughty Dog's follow-up to one of the best PS4 exclusives will release with its 4 editions of various tiers: a standard edition, a special, a collector's, and an Ellie edition. The last version of the game it says that they make sense because the last version of the game, they had a Joel edition that sold back in 2013. Pretty much just I guess they're pretty much confirming that or the leak that it is going to be 2020 and there's going to be multiple versions.
Of course, there course to be a collector's edition and stuff like that. I believe it.
I do.
I do not. I'm not saying it won't get delayed. I'm saying I believe that it could come out in February.
I'm gonna stick with February.
You're gonna stick with February?
Yeah.
You don't think they'll get delayed?
I think I'll stick with February.
Naughty Dog, masters of delaying games.
Okay, let's see if they get delayed. March.
Only a month.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it was The Last of Us 1 where Neil Druckmann said if we didn't delay it 6 weeks, it would not have been the game we shipped. I think it was that game that he
What was it?
Neil Druckmann, game director, I believe.
Okay.
Wrote in an interview, he said that the first Last of Us, got a 6-week delay originally when the game came out.
Okay.
Like it was delayed 6 weeks from its original release date. I remember this. It got delayed. So he was saying that if he was not able to delay it that 6 weeks, Last of Us would not have been the game everyone knows right now.
Well, apparently Last of Us, the first one, it came out or excuse me, I'm sorry. Never mind. Because I was gonna
Nailed
say,
it.
I was reading and my mind twisted.
No, I
the
get
words.
it.
Because it says the
was-
games Left Behind DLC arrived in Valentine's Day 2014.
I remember that. It was
So
Valentine's Day.
they were
because
like, perhaps they can
making out and
expect
stuff.
the second one to land on the same weekend, or on the same time period. So that'd be kind of cool. But I'm gonna stick with February, latest March. I want that Ellie edition. Whatever
Do we
it
have
is.
any detail? Oh, okay, yeah, we have no details.
Most likely, well, they're saying most likely.
It's
I
a
mean, because
statue,
it could be a statue.
Because that's what they did with Days Gone,
Yeah.
God of War. So it's literally a
Yeah.
collector's is just gonna be a statue of the main character.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm hoping.
I'm excited because we have no idea what this game is.
I mean, we've seen game trailer for it.
What is the game about, though? That's what I'm excited about. I have no idea
I'm
what
gonna
this game is
say.
about.
I mean, you're pretty much Ellie, and you're going.
Maybe you're a tortoise.
I mean, maybe.
Checkmate.
I feel like she's gonna get revenge on something.
Something. We don't know what,
Yeah,
or
right.
if it's a person or not, but something.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I really want to play this game.
Of course. Is that all, Alex?
Yes, I'm really excited about Last of Us, so I had to put that in there.
Moving on
Yes.
to game of the year so far. So I want to do 2 versions,
All
one
right.
for each of us.
All right.
And then we're gonna give our basically scores and see which one is our individual game of the year. And if you want, we can do an easy achievers game of the year.
Okay.
And then we can do what we think will win game of the year of the games coming out this year.
Okay. I'll let you begin.
God damn it. All right. For me, it's between 3 or 4 games so far.
Okay.
Resident Evil 2,
Yep.
Devil May Cry 5,
Mm-hmm.
Moonlighter,
All right.
Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's it.
No Division.
Does Division
You played
deserve
You played
game
Division
of
a lot.
Yes, that's my favorite. Yeah, Division 2.
All right.
That's my favorite. So it's between those 5,
All right.
and I haven't decided which is the best out of those 5. What is yours?
See,
I'm gonna think. I think if you're twisting my arm, Alex, stop twisting my arm.
All right.
But if you were you twist my arm again.
All right. I'll give it a little pinch this time.
If you're twisting my arm, gun to my head, it'd be between Kingdom Hearts and Moonlighter.
And you just recently played that, so you must have
It's
really
so
enjoyed
good,
it.
dude. It was so fun. I feel like it was short though.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like,
Well,
I'm in the honeymoon period of Moonlighter.
Yeah.
Where this is going in the top 10 of the year. There's no way. There's no doubt about it.
Well, that's how we felt with Army of Two. God damn it.
I was about to be like Army of Two.
No.
You fucking reaching in the bag for that one.
No. A Way Out. We loved it. Like, it was so good, but it was too short.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't short. Moonlighter definitely wasn't short. It really depends on how good you are, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, that game is only as long as how good you are at the game.
Okay.
Because you can beat the game and, like, you can just blow through everything and just don't get hit.
Yeah.
But it probably took me, I wish I looked at my game clock before coming here. 25 hours.
You know, that's one of those things that's my pet peeves, that some games don't automatically have in every single game is goddamn time clocks.
See, that's
like
the
PlayStation,
thing too,
like certain
right?
games, or for example, played the hell out of Days Gone. Don't know how many hours I put into that thing.
Yeah, so it's annoying because it's annoying because, like, even if they do have game clocks, sometimes it's like how much time you spent in menus as well.
Yeah, like,
not actually playing the game. Sometimes it doesn't pause. Sometimes you have to main menu the game for it to like it's so annoying.
Yeah, like,
another annoying thing about Moonlighter, Alex. It doesn't really annoy me as much now. It annoyed me a lot more when I was a kid.
Okay.
But it has uneven achievements.
Oh.
Meaning,
nope.
If you guys don't know,
I'm already uneven as it is.
If you guys don't know, uneven doesn't mean odd.
Yeah.
It just means uneven in the sense that essentially
we want our gamer score to end in 0 or 5.
There you go.
We understand that's not even number. Like 5 is not an even number, but as in, like,
the metric of gamer score.
Yeah,
out of that,
because they're always they're always either 10s, 15s, 100s. They're always end in 0 or 5s. So that's, to us, that's evening out our score. So we want, like, our score. If we want a goal of 12, let's say 12,000 gamer score, we can hit that 12,000 gamer score, not 12,008. Like, it's annoying. We want to see those 0s or 5s.
Now, I did get lucky. So I got lucky and unlucky at the same time.
Okay.
So the game, you know how some games don't play well when they're left on? Mm-hmm. And what I mean is when you leave the game on in the background and you come back and play it again. Okay. So it bugged the achievements because I didn't shut the game off. Now, I didn't really care. I restarted the game because I realized I didn't get any achievements from, like, halfway with the game on. Oh, wow. So I restarted the game and did a few things. Mm-hmm. You know how in some games you have to remind the game you did it so they give you the achievement? Mm-hmm. So I did a few things. They gave me the achievements. No. So they gave me like 3 or 4. Okay. I looked at my achievement and I was like, oh, wow, it made me even. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it at this. I beat the game. All right. Put me back to even. I'll leave it. And I just left it.
All right. Yeah, that's what kind of Cuphead did that to me and ruined me.
Remember Overcooked? That was like the biggest middle finger. No, what did I say? Cuphead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Overcooked. Yeah. We were just talking about Cuphead. So.
Yeah. No, you're good.
No, Overcooked. Yeah, that's what Cuphead did.
Start the very first thing.
Overcooked.
The very first thing it says. Number 1 gamer score is. Oh god, it was one gamer score. Let us begin.
Every time before I start a game, I always look. And that was the first one I didn't, and it screwed me over.
They had to have known.
You know how I evened it out? I didn't beat it. Nope. I've yet to be Overcooked 1 because I'm done with that game. I'm done.
I love Overcooked. Me and my girlfriend
it's
play
good
it all the time.
It's good, but it's just like I played enough. I'm good. My wife wants to keep playing, and I'm like, no, go play with Rebecca.
Rebecca loves it.
Yeah, So the way to fix it, I went to Dead Island because they have uneven gamer score, but you get a lot of achievements there, so it's easy to even it out. So, like, I'll see 3 different uneven ones to even it out to back to 0 or 5, and I'm like, all right, I'll do that.
I just got an idea for our Patreon exclusive.
What is that?
We'll talk about that after this.
Ooh, yes, you guys can't know about it.
You guys get that.
Get
your blood pumping to your penis and the wetness in the vagina.
That's a little explicit, don't you think?
Yeah, it was real explicit. I apologize if any children were listening.
It'll get only more explicit if you pay that $1. But yeah, no.
What's your game of the year so far?
Okay, it's between Kingdom Hearts, Days Gone, and I haven't played much of anything else because I've played Resident Evil. I liked it, but I
would say you
it.
play games, you just haven't found one that grips you.
Yeah. I mean, the only two really that I beat completely this year so far. I mean, we beat Anthem, we beat Division, but they didn't grasp me. Days Gone did, Kingdom Hearts did, and I feel like there's one more, but honestly, I can't think about it.
For you?
Yeah. Because, I mean, we've played a lot this year so far. And I had to think about it because I was like, did we play? And I'm like, oh, yeah. They all, like, sort of, like, blended in.
Yeah, this is a weird year, right? Where it's like, God, we're June already?
Honestly, this
year...
I
was, like, trying to remember, did Kingdom Hearts come out this year or last year?
That's the thing.
It messed me
Because I
up.
keep going back to old games like Odyssey. That's a last year game, but I'm playing it this year. So I'm like, I can't really use that.
You can, though. See, this is the thing, and I'll say it to any of you.
Okay.
If we're IGN...
All right.
We can't say Game of the Year is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If I'm making a list of Elijah's fave games of whatever, I put whatever the hell I want on that list. It can be goddamn Super Castlevania 4 and Suikoden 8.
Jeez.
None of the Suikoden 8 doesn't exist, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say Suikoden 5.
Hold on. Suikoden 5 there.
There we go.
I'm going to put it in every single podcast we record together, Alex.
It's going to be mentioned.
Yes, Suikoden 5. I'm going to will 6 into existence, or the very minimum a collection. I'm not asking for much, Konami. A collection. You don't have to make a new game. Just give me...
Just give him something.
Give me the game.
Just give him something.
Give me the games. Looking at your achievements list, Alex, nothing jumps out at me.
Literally, that's what I used to, like, remember what I've played. I mean, I even tried Rage 2. Nope, couldn't get into it.
God, Rage 2 was so disappointing.
I
saw id was making it, which is people who make Doom, and I was like, all right,
see,
here we go.
And see, like,
and love then all
Doom,
this other garbage.
I love Quake. I mean, it was like I played Crackdown. I mean, that was kind of fun, but I played it.
Far Cry New Dawn? Did that grab you? Did you even beat it?
Yeah, no, yeah, I beat it. Yeah, I beat it. I just didn't do everything. I did beat that.
You've played Red Dead 2 like 5 times.
But that's a last year game. And see, I finally figured out what was wrong.
What?
It was the hard drive on the Xbox, on the Scorpio. The hard drive for the Scorpio editions were messed up. So now I can go back and finish it. And honestly, it's been a while. It's been a while that I might.
Oh, you might?
Yeah,
really?
I've been feeling some.
Butter my biscuits.
I might. I forgot about it. Because I remember what to do.
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
I think you'd like it, especially if you hit past the 1/3 mark.
And see, I'm definitely past the 1/3. I'm at least halfway. So
have you did the bank heist?
So I think I was doing that.
I don't want to spoil stuff.
So okay. So if you haven't played Red Dead, we're gonna go a little spoilery. We're gonna talk about game details.
I assume
story
if you haven't
details.
played it, you don't care about it yet.
Yeah. If you haven't played it and you don't care about it, continue on. But I got to the part
crazy when that meteor killed everyone, right?
Yeah, right.
I made that up.
Dinosaurs came back. It's backwards.
It becomes Jurassic Park.
But no, I was doing the bank heist. So and
to be clear, are we talking about the same bank heist?
The one where I forget the old guy's name.
Okay, we're talking about the same thing.
We're talking
about the same thing. Okay, you didn't have to say it. I already knew what you're saying. We got it.
We're talking about spoilers.
You're right. I shouldn't be a bitch about it. Okay. I'm honestly, dude, once the first month of a game's out, I'm like, spoiler. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
If you haven't played it yet.
I mean, it's been out since what, October or November?
Yeah.
Okay.
But as long as you give the appropriate alert and you're not just spoiling
that's why we said it.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, as a general rule for the podcast.
Yeah, that person dies. I got to there. And
that was a messed up scene too.
And I was shot. And it glitched on me. So like I finished it, and then I went to play it, and then nothing saved till the point it took me all the way back to the swamp camp.
Yikes.
So I have to do the thing with the whole swamp camp, which I am like 2 or 3 missions away from leaving there. Then I have to do go to the new camp, which would that considered be the swamp or no? The one that's in the 2-story house that you took back over.
Oh, okay. That's
I'm
still
not
the
there.
swamp, basically.
Okay, so I'm at the one before, which is you had
It's
there's
pretty
like
close
that,
to being the game.
where there's no, I know
Like you're
where,
like halfway, like a
like
little
I
more
know,
than halfway.
I know like what happens and all that
Of
stuff.
course.
I just want to play it for myself.
Yeah.
But I was in the camp with the big tree and stuff like that, and there's like really nothing there. And you find that family that doesn't. That's I forget if they're German.
It's German.
Yeah, okay, it's German. They didn't.
Yeah.
But I was there at that camp, so I have to go. I have to do all of that, and forward. So it took me
That
like
sucks.
it was like what 10 hours. Like it's just like, and I did that. Or like I went from there and I went to the new camp like 4 times, and I was getting pissed off because I didn't know what was going on and it wouldn't let me save. So I tried rushing the game and then it
Right.
glitched on me. I couldn't do it. So I think I might go back now. It's been a couple months. I've been feeling it. I just gotta get back to the groove and like how to play it again. But I mean it's like GTA, so what's hard.
You're right.
God, my little brother loves that game too much.
Have you figured out your personal game of the year yet?
You know, honestly, I'm gonna give it to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And I don't want to.
I probably will.
I love Kingdom Hearts, and it's not to be biased, but it's just that it was between that and Days Gone, but Days Gone had its flaws, but it was a really great game to me. But Kingdom Hearts, I've been waiting so long for that game, and it's just such a great game. I mean, I still play it every once in a while, so I have to give it to so far for this year. It's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't stop playing that game. I was like, I was obsessed.
Yeah,
And then with hopefully the DLC is good.
that's what I'm waiting for.
All right, Alex. Do you know the games coming out for this year?
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Out of what's coming out this year, what do you think will be the overall game of the year? What do you think is going to be in the running? I think for sure Division 2 is in the speaking. For overall game of the year, this is not our game of the year. This is just overall what we think is going to be there.
I think Watch Dogs Legion is going to be up there. Because that's this year, isn't it? Or is that next year? No, that's March. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
Isn't it?
March.
You have a list of the dates.
Yep.
Just give me read me a list of all the games that are this
Star
year.
Wars Jedi comes out November 15th.
All right.
I'm only bringing things I think will authentically make the listing, by the way.
Yeah. The big ones. Of course, Call of Duty is another one.
Yes, Call of Duty. This list is very lack. This has nothing. It literally just says Star Wars.
I got you.
Yeah. Grab me a better one. But yeah, of course, Call of Duty's coming out. Borderlands 3, I think Borderlands 3 is winning.
3, yeah.
I think it's basically guaranteed. Star Wars has a chance if it nails the vibe and the Metroidvania that they're going for. If they nail that, they're good. But I don't think they will. I'm being completely honest.
And we kind of make this podcast a little early. If we would have waited for this topic like 2 weeks, we would have had Ultimate Alliance on there.
Fuck yeah.
Because that game.
I don't think that's gonna be my personal game of the year, only because I know what it is.
But it's good.
A fun beat 'em up, but
Yeah.
it will be on my list.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited.
Let me hear. I got you. I found a list that has every game that's come out this year.
Okay.
So let's see. Let me go back up. I scrolled too fast. What month are we at? July?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. It's happened. That's out. It's Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We got Fire Emblem. That's gonna be a big one for Nintendo people. You think Fire Emblem?
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be overall game of the year though.
Wolfenstein Youngblood? No. Okay.
Has a chance to win Best Shooter, but I think Doom Eternal wins.
Same
that.
thing with I was about to say Madden, but that's like sports.
Yeah, I think Doom Eternal wins Best Shooter for the year, like easily.
Gears 5.
Has a chance.
September.
We haven't seen anything.
So we got Gears 5. I'm gonna say the big.
Did you see that
big title
Escape
ones.
gameplay? That looks dope.
Which one?
Escape.
I didn't see the gameplay yet.
of it,
I haven't seen the
It looks
gameplay yet.
dope. So what you do is
Okay.
you get eaten by one of the things, and then you break out into the hive, and then you put the bomb, and then you have to escape.
I'm sorry. Yeah, for the Gears, the mode Escape.
Have you
Gotcha.
seen the gameplay of it?
Yes.
Though? It's cool because people have like abilities you can use. One person has a shield. This other person has like an electro knife.
Yeah.
Looks dope. Excited.
So Borderlands 3, we said.
Right.
I forgot that this was this year. The Outer Worlds.
Oh.
That looks good.
I hear a lot of people screaming that that's going to be a good game. I haven't seen enough of it, but I think it will be because it seems funny and it seems like it gets what it's being.
Well,
and of course, it was made by the people who made New Vegas.
During E3, I can't remember. I think it was E3.
Xbox.
Well, during E3, Andrea from What's Good Games and Kind of Funny,
Right.
she said she was talking about one of her big hype or one of the big games that I think she saw that she saw there that she's really excited for was Outer Worlds, and she says she's really excited for it. So, I mean, out of all the games she saw there, that's like her most hyped one. It
That
sounds
is
big.
impressive.
Yeah,
Especially, I mean, I'm not talking anything about Obsidian. They're great people there, but
they made New Vegas.
that's a big deal for them.
Yeah.
Being not as big as, let's say,
Naughty Dog
Ubisoft
or
Naughty Dog.
yeah.
All these people. Death Stranding. Do you think that wins? That has a
It's
chance
up there.
That has a chance of being really, really good,
or really
just-
really weird.
or just that was a game I played, and I think I need to like rethink death.
I think
and
it's
the
gonna.
idea of
Honestly, I think
dying.
it's gonna be. I think a lot of people are gonna. I think it's gonna be. Honestly, better than what we're thinking. Like it's gonna be very confusing because I feel like this game is gonna be like what, but it's gonna be you're like but this is good.
Yeah, I could see that.
Doom Eternal. It's just another Doom sequel.
I'm excited for Doom.
Really, Life is Strange episode 5 is finally coming out. Jesus,
September, right?
This December.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, episode 5. I didn't even know
They're
4. I
limping
didn't
these
even
games
know
out.
3 and 4 were out.
Yeah. Well, no,
Alright.
4's not out.
Oh, okay. Maybe I skipped it. That's why I didn't see it. But yeah, that was it for the list. The big ones. Oh, Pokemon Sword and Shield, of course. But I don't think for Game of the Year. Not for Game of the Year.
Not Pokemon.
Honestly, for Game of the Year, it's gonna be between. It can't be Modern Warfare. I don't know. Modern Warfare. It's a reboot, so
No. I think it definitely does because people are
Crazy.
won't
Went
shut up
nuts.
about the story mode. Like
Yeah.
they think it's really, really good, and that makes me excited.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and apparently, there's like some shit going on in
I
this.
mean, it seems pretty messed up.
Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a hard one. But we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. I mean, I'm excited. I'm gonna be broke. I mean, I still want to get also
Excited for how
Link's
broke we are.
Awakening.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that
just
has
saw
a
that.
chance to win the nostalgia boost. You know, I don't want to be that guy about it, but like people think Nintendo games are better than they are sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially with Zelda. So I hope that one looks awesome. So that could win too.
Yeah, but we'll see more in the next couple months.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will, Alex. That reminds me, you have been listening to the Easy Achievers Gaming Podcast that posts weekly every Friday at 12:01. It's AM, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So
I always get
right
confused.
right after midnight. So if you
AM.
want it, if you're up at midnight and you got our
Or if you're
subscription,
in different time zones.
yeah, just
Some people in different time zones.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's a good point.
download it. Have it on auto download. Every
No,
podcast
everybody
app
has to be
basically
Eastern.
does that. You can do auto download. So that is for Eastern time. Again, any questions, comments, concerns?
just
Want
want
to talk shit to us?
Yeah, just want to hit us up.
Socials at UVM9000, Alex at Crazy Flip Skater. Patreon.com/EasyAchievers if you want to keep us supporting. Remember, Alex is hungry. Give him $1. He's going to eat. That's at least one ramen packet.
The amount of ramen I eat is
Mhm.
ridiculous.
He needs more.
Like my blood is sodium.
Every time he bleeds, it immediately crystallizes.
Like you know that guy, the Spanish dude that does the salt sprinkle thing that everybody was so
oh, yeah,
infatuated
that
by.
guy, yeah.
Like I can do that. Like with just you see ramen noodles just come out. But thank you guys for listening.
Yep. Ciao.